Most Americans use a bank account every single day, but surprisingly, many people don't actually understand the difference between a checking account and a saving account, and because of that, money never stays. So, in this video, I will explain checking and saving account from absolute zero in the simplest way possible. If you ever wondered why your money disappears so fast, this video will clear everything. Let's start very simple. A bank account is just a place where your money lives, but not all bank accounts have the same job. In America, most people use two main accounts. One is called a checking account, the other is called a saving account. They sound similar, but they are designed for completely different purpose. Let's talk about the checking account first. Your checking account is your everyday money account. This is where your paycheck usually comes. This is where your rent gets paid from. This is where your bills are dedicated from. This is where your debit card is connected. Think of checking account like your wallet. Money comes in, money goes out constantly. Checking account are made for spending. That's why checking account usually have debit card, allow unlimited transaction, are connected to app and payments. But here's the problem. Money in a checking account is very easy to spend. You swipe, you tap, you click, and money is gone. Now let's talk about saving account. A saving account is not for daily spending. A saving account is for storing money. This account is designed to protect your money from you. Saving account usually don't have a debit card limit. Limit how often you can withdraw. Pay a little bit of interest. That interest is small, but the real benefit is separation. Money in saving is harder to touch, and that's good things. Now here is the biggest mistake beginners make. They keep all the money in one checking account. Paycheck comes in, expenses go out. Whatever is left get spent eventually. When everything is in one place, your brain thinks all money is available, and that's dangerous. Checking and saving should be separated for a very simple reason. Checking is for spending, saving is for protecting. If money is easy to access, it gets spent. If money is slightly harder to access, it survives. Now let me explain this with a simple example. Imagine you earn $2,000 a month. That money hits your checking account. If you don't move anything saving, your brain say I have $2,000. So you spend freely. But if you immediately move $200 into saving, your brain now say I only have $1,800. Nothing magical happened, but your behavior changed. That's how saving actually work. Now let's talk about interest very simply. Saving account usually pay interest. That means the banks give you a little extra money for keeping your money there. It's not a lot, but it's better than zero. Checking account usually pay nothing, so long term money should never sit in checking. Now another important point, saving account are not for investing. Saving are for safety, emergency money, unexpected expenses, peace of mind. That's it. Now let me tell you how beginners should actually use these accountants. Your checking account should handle paycheck, deposit, rents, bill, groceries, daily life. Your saving account should handle emergency money, short-term goals, money you don't want to touch. Even if it's a small amount, that separation change everything. Now let's clear a common confusion. Many people think they will start saving once they earn more. That rarely happens. Saving is not about income. Saving is about habit. Someone earning $3,000 can save more than someone earning $6,000. If habits are better, that's why learning this early matters. Another mistake people make is touching saving frequently. If you use your saving account like a checking account, it loses its power. Saving should feel boring, cute, untouched. Boring money is safe money. Now here's a simple rule you can follow immediately. As soon as you get paid, move some money to saving. even if it's $25, even if it's $50. Do it fast, no last. Because if you wait until the end of the month, there are usually nothing left. This one habit can change your entire financial life. You don't need 10 accounts, you don't need complex systems, you just need one checking account for spending, one saving account for protection. That is it. Most financial stress in America comes from mixing these two. When spending and saving live together, saving dies. When you separate them, controls begins. You don't need to be rich to do this. You don't need perfect discipline, you just need a system that work automatically. This channel is for people who were never taught money. If you are learning finance from zero, you are in the right place. In the next video, I will explain what interest really is and how bank make money from your money. Because once you understand banks, you stop working for money and start controlling it.